guys, Joshua here with SaltyScales.com. Today I want to discuss with you how to make and build your very own popping cork. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I oftentimes even recycle some of my old popping corks and utilize some of the parts off of them, such as the brass beads, plastic beads, and so forth. So come along and I'll show you how I do it. Alright guys, so here are the few fundamental tools that you'll need for this project. Just a pair of pliers, some wire cutters, your wire, which you want to use probably around 150 to 250 pound test wire, a cork, and of course if you're going to reuse the brass beads or plastic beads, or you can get new brass beads and plastic beads offline, Amazon.com, and a screwdriver, and of course I had the two swivels that I'll be reusing from the old rig. So let's go ahead and get to it and I'll show you what I do. Alright guys, so here is the old Cajun Thunder. The reason that I obviously cut this up is because if you've used these, you know they kink, and once they kink, they can be a nightmare to try to fish with. So I just cut this. I took off the swivels already, which you'll see right here. So I got the swivels, I got the plastic beads, and I got the brass beads, and I'll reuse all of those things. So I'll put the old pieces that I'm not going to use aside, and here I have the 150 to 200 pound test wire, and you can even go bigger if you want. You don't need a huge piece. You can start, work with about a foot long, and these are my heavy duty wire cutters. They've been with me quite a few years, as you can tell. So here's my wire. The first things you want to do is you're going to want to add a swivel. Now guys, you don't have to do a full haywire twist when you're adding this. You can just do a few barrel wraps and it'll hold up just fine. So what I do is I just put this, you can put that swivel on the wire like so, and I use this, the screwdriver, the rounded part of the screwdriver, to bend this wire. If you're not real particular about how it looks, if you want it to be square or whatever, you could just bend it with your regular pliers. So all you do is bend it around here, just like so, and you see how it rounds it instead of squaring it off. Now I just bend this together like so, and I'll make a few tight, and look guys, you can use your pliers too, just to hold your loop. Just make a couple tight barrel wraps. You don't have to get crazy with your wraps either guys, because this ain't going anywhere, trust me. Alright, so after that, in order to get a really clean, fine break, what I like to do is I'll hold the little loop here that you made with your left hand, if you're right-handed, and make a little handle. So bend it just like so. Now all you want to do is bend this back, and it'll snap cleanly, and you won't have anything that'll snag up, so it'll look just like so, nice and clean. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to add your plastic beads. The beads go on top guys, the weight goes on the bottom, which is the brass beads. And these beads, what they do is they help give an additional sound and it adds a different kind of commotion when you're popping that cork. So now I have the wire, my swivel, and the beads. And guys, I decided to go with this cork just because we could not find the egg corks at the West Marine that we ventured to. So it doesn't really matter, it's really a preference thing, but this will work just fine. So all you do is you take it, put the wire through the plastic piece of the cork here, just like so. So now you have your swivel, your wire, your beads, and your cork. Alright, now you want to go ahead and add your brass beads. These always go on the bottom guys, because that's where the weight goes, and it'll make, if you put them up at the top, your cork will not sit right in the water. It'll actually sit just like that, and instead of sitting vertically like this. Alright, So let's go ahead and finish this off. You just put your swivel on, give yourself a little bit of room to work with. So right there, take your screwdriver, round it off like so. And now you're pretty much doing the same thing, guys, just a couple barrel wraps. Hold it with your pliers. Get a good hold of it here. Alright, and then start with your barrel wraps. Like I say, guys, you don't have to go crazy with it. 3 to 4 barrel wraps will hold just fine for this application. I mean, this is an inshore popping cork. It's going to be just fine. Bend your tag. Bend it backwards. If you have to, bend it forward. And it'll pop right off just like that, and you'll see nice clean cut. So that's what you got, guys. You have your full popping cork. You got your swivel, your wire, plastic beads, cork, brass beads, and then your swivel. So if you like this tutorial, guys, please do give a thumbs up, share, and comment below. What else do you like? Would you like me to make for you? That'll help you while you're out in the water. Until next time, we'll see you on the water.